Close your eyes and see yourself in a natural environment. See yourself in a forest. See yourself in a beautiful rainforest. And as you sit in that rainforest. See yourself sitting there meditating. Still eyes closed in the rainforest. See the oneness of what is. Every single tree that is in your awareness somehow is you. Somehow you are that tree. Hold your awareness on that. Look as far off through the forest as you can. See whatever you see. See a tree, see a fern, see a log, see a bird. See whatever it is that you see as far off in your awareness in that vision, and still recognize somehow you are in oneness with that which you see. You are that. It is you. You exist in oneness. Cast your awareness, cast your attention to the awareness that exists behind you in that vision. Somehow everything that is there behind you in the forest somehow is you. And as you notice yourself in that oneness, you notice yourself, again, oneness cannot oppose itself. And you notice that thought begins to become peaceful. Thought slows down. As you hold your attention on that oneness of everything. Everything to your left, everything to your right, everything in front, everything behind, everything below, everything in the canopy above. Somehow it is all you. Somehow everything in that forest exists free of ego. A tree doesn't have an ego. A fern doesn't have an ego. The ground, the soil beneath you doesn't have an ego. Somehow all of that is you is witnessing you in a state of consciousness that is completely free of ego. Notice yourself being witnessed by everything around you that is you. And you notice yourself, you have an awareness of yourself completely free of ego. And allow it into your mind, perception's one law. You can only perceive what you believe. And as you notice yourself from that awareness of oneness, that egoless consciousness, you can only perceive what you believe. So there can be no perception of the false concept that you walked into that forest with, the false self-concept. There can be no perception of fear, of guilt, of overthinking, of frustration, of loss, of pain, of suffering, of sickness. There can be no perception of that. There is only the perception in you of that which is true, of that which exists in truth, which is divine, which is perfect, which is light. And so from that awareness of oneness, notice that divine, perfect light that exists there peacefully in the forest. Notice that from an egoless consciousness, and all you can see is the light. The body is stripped away, and you simply notice the peace, the stillness, the perfection of that light that exists there. Notice yourself from egoless consciousness that doesn't see the body, that doesn't see any of those lower level emotions, that doesn't see any of the limitations, only sees the truth of what is. Continue to notice yourself there in that for a moment. And then wherever you choose, from that new awareness of self, from that new awareness of self that is the light, that is peaceful, that is free, see the words written. See the words written wherever you like in that forest. I receive the miracle of healing perfectly. Just see those words written. See them written on the forest floor. See them written wrapping around the trunk of a great tree. See them running on the bark up to the very top of an enormous tree. See them wherever you choose. You can see them written in microscopic detail on a leaf. I receive the miracle of healing perfectly. See those words written. When you can see those words written, just notice them and then find another place and notice those words written in a second location in that same forest. And then when you can notice those words written, I receive the miracle of healing perfectly. Notice them 2 times. Just hold them in your awareness. And now allow it into your awareness that perfect is perfectly peaceful. This peace is the guide to truth. To receive healing truly, peace is the guide that takes you there. Peace is the guide that lets you know that you're on track. And you feel that now. You're there with it now because you receive the miracle of healing truly. And allow into your awareness that simple understanding that sets you free in physicality. That the brain cannot tell the difference between that which is vividly imagined and that which is actually unfolding in 3-dimensional space and time. Which means by you sitting in that forest as that light, as that perfect peace, as that perfection, as you seeing, observing, noticing and knowing yourself in egoless consciousness, where there is no fear, there is no loss, there's no guilt, there's no shame, there's no pain, there's no suffering, there's no sickness, there's only the perception of that which is true. And the truth of your own light, the truth of your own peace. Recognize that the brain sees that as real, that that is the reality in which you find yourself. It is the reality that your brain is responding to. It is what your brain 100% believes in. And your brain now responds. Your brain gives all of that awareness to your physiology. Your physiology instantly responds. Simply feel that relaxation. Feel that letting go. It is your awareness that you've received the miracle of healing perfectly. It is your awareness of seeing yourself truly. And it is the knowing, it is the understanding that everything has been done perfectly. And then so breathe in through the nose, breathe in deeply, breathe a full inhalation. And as you breathe out, let go and release. Release any resistance that was there to the healing. As you breathe out, you simply release anything that felt like it was in the way of your perfect reception of this healing, which is yours, which is done. Anything that was anywhere in your body that no longer has need to be there, simply breathe in and then let it go. And as you breathe out and let go, you feel gratitude. Feel gratitude for the letting go. Again, that gratitude is your signal, it is your frequency that you are open to the receiving of this peace. And so feel free to stay in that now. If you feel good, you're welcome to say I love you and thank you and wave goodbye and take off. If you'd like to just continue in that, just keep breathing and lie down, you can. But I'll reiterate how grateful I am for all of you for being here and doing this. Thank you so much, all of you. Lots and lots of love. I hope you have a lovely, peaceful day or a beautiful, restful night.